The disgusting trend of influencers and celebrities out there getting their teeth shaved down with nail files so they can look like Gollum from Lord of the Rings, only to have porcelain implants, the teeth implants implanted into their face after they get their teeth shaved down to little disgusting nubs, all in the name of aesthetics. Right? You know, there's like 80-year-olds, 85-year-olds, 90-year-olds out there who need veneers, and that makes perfect sense to me. Right? If you don't have teeth, you need to eat, you don't want dentures, you don't want to deal with that, that's okay. Get veneers. But if you're young and you're healthy, what the hell are you doing? Why in the world would you take something that God gave you, beautiful teeth in your mouth, maybe not so beautiful, but much better than shaving down your teeth with a file, and then having some dude in Miami shove porcelain into your mouth like it's not an actual living part of your body? Your teeth are so much more important to your body than modern medicine, Western medicine wants you to believe. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So the very first article that we're going to take a look at is going to come from Indy 100, one of my favorite new news articles that sources a ton of different articles from all over the world for you, and pretty good stuff. So there's a video coming out of the New York Post and this TikTok video that this woman had posted. But let me just show you what we're talking about here. Okay, when we talk about them shaving down your teeth, this is what we're talking about. Okay, here we go. If you're looking at my screen right now, you will see a woman that looks just like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. I have to get this up here for you. There it is. Oh my God, that's terrifying. How horrific. And to do this to yourself for just aesthetics. Like, I can get plastic surgery, do your thing. I don't care. It's not my body. But there was absolutely nothing wrong with this woman's face. Absolutely nothing wrong with her teeth, but she was convinced by society that she had to whittle down her teeth from what they were to turn them into this horrific Frankenstein science experiment, because that's what celebrities do. So let's go ahead and watch this video. This woman's talking about her veneers and why she decided to do this and all of the terrible things that happened to her since. Here we go. Here we go.
I know that I look crazy and it's so embarrassing to come crying on the internet, but the stuff that I have been dealing with for 2 years because of my freaking teeth is like, I don't even know what to do anymore. And like, the only place I can really go to is my platforms. As everybody pretty much knows, 2 years ago, I had dental work done at Smile Dental Center 32 in Miami, and it ruined my life. Like, literally ruined my life. And I'm still dealing with it to this day. And I just left another doctor, another TMJ doctor. This is the third or fourth one that I've gone to. And I'm just very overwhelmed. Like, the medical industry, the dental industry in America is like, they literally do not care about what you are going through. Like, everything is about money for them. And like, I understand, like, people have to get paid, but it's like, the fact that like I can't do anything. Like, I can't use insurance. I can't do anything. I've already spent $80,000 pretty much on this whole situation in 2 years. And I go to another TMJ doctor because I have severe TMJ now because of the veneers that Smile Dental Center did. They lost my bite. I have severe TMJ. I got my teeth redone. It didn't fix it. That was another $30,000. It's just like, I just had an appointment, and like, you know, they're telling me like, okay, we could do this, we could do this, and it, you know, it could be a big money pit, and you know, it could be, you know, another 80K, and you know, it might not work. Like, I've spent so much money with so many doctors just praying that something works for me, and nothing works. Nothing ever works. I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I can't even sue the freaking dentist. Every time I come on here telling my story about what happened, which is a crazy ass story, I'm like, just sue. Why don't you sue? If I could sue, that would be the first thing I'm doing. But I can't do that. I can't do that. It's not possible. Like, can't sue for my sensory issues. My sensory issues are unknown. Every time I go to a doctor.
So let's talk about this real quick. And it's easy to look at this person and say, you're vain. You shouldn't have done that. Your body was perfectly fine. You know, it's easy to laugh at this person and go, you know, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, right? But let's put our empathetic hat on. Let's pretend this is your wife. Let's pretend this is your daughter. Let's pretend, and I don't know what she looked like before she got this done. So let's pretend that maybe she had some little bit of messed up teeth. And you're in Miami, and if you ever been to Miami, like literally 10% of the people, 20% of the people that are there, if they have money, they have these fake veneers. And so this woman, with our empathetic hats on, your wife, your daughter, is convinced that she would be more beautiful, that people would accept her more, that she would have more friends, that she would seem cooler, like she would look like, you know, one of those supermodels that she watches on Instagram all day in Miami. And like, to have society convince you that you need to be anything other than what you were, then to go somewhere that convinces you that you need to pay them $80,000 and they'll make you better. Then to have all of your teeth essentially whittled down to nubs, this porcelain shoved into your mouth, which is too big for your mouth. You've ever seen people that get these done? It's way too big for their mouth a lot of times. They don't look natural. They don't look normal a lot of times. And when you get that done that way, and it's not the natural way that your teeth were supposed to sit, that your body had gotten used to for, I don't know, in this woman's case, 25, 30 years maybe, your jaw alignment, your teeth, all are meant to be the way that they were. And so when she's talking about TMJ, she's talking about the misalignment of her jaw causing consistent pain throughout the day, causing migraines, causing all these things. I've had TMJ in the past, and it's a terrible thing to deal with, and it makes your jaw click, and you can't open your mouth as wide. It's not fun at all. And to have it caused by somebody who told you they were going to make you better, that you spent your own money on to have them do it, and then as a result to have this happen is just, I can't imagine. So keep your empathetic hat on while you're watching this. And maybe, yeah, maybe it's, you could roast her a little bit, but right. It's a terrible situation to find yourself in. So let's finish this out.
Doctor, they've never heard of it. And you can't prove that they gave you these issues because there's no way to diagnose it specifically. Like, it's just a whole thing. They offered to give me my money back within the first year, and I told them no, so that I could bring awareness, because like, people are just like, you know, out there getting veneers and whatever the case may be. Like, my life is literally ruined because I got my teeth redone. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I'm constantly in pain. I can't even close my mouth properly after a retainer every single day, 24/7 pretty much, to even close my mouth comfortably. No bite adjustments can fix it. Nothing. I've done 100 bite adjustments. I've gone to 10 different dentists, 4 different TMJ doctors. I've done integrative medicine. I've done acupuncture. I've done everything you could possibly. I've done hypnosis. I've literally done everything you could possibly do to try to fix these issues. I've been called crazy by my primary care doctor at Kaiser. They told me to see a therapist because I'm what I'm going through. At this point, like, I just don't know what to do. I'm in severe pain. I've gotten freaking masseter Botox twice. My fucking face is slim the fuck out. Like, I look crazy as fuck because I'm in pain 24/7. It's just, I guess my only thing is just don't get fucking veneers and know that, like, something like this can ruin your life, like literally. And quite frankly, I'm not giving nobody else 80 fucking bands. Like, no, I'm not doing it. Like, the fact that these people are so like, just everything is so money driven, and like, I understand, but it's like, this shit is like really medical for me. Like, why does nobody care about people?
And so that video had 9 million views. Let's see how many it has now. I'm not sure where to see that on the web app. But it has 864,000 likes. Let's see what the number one comment is. Veneers and LASIK I'll never do because of the horror stories I have heard. Somebody said, babe, could it be trigeminal neuralgia? Basically, the veneers hit the specific nerve. Interesting. Veneers are so extreme. I don't know why people have to do it. Try braces or composites. When the tooth was hurting, I wanted to walk off the little planet. Yeah. So that's the terrible thing about this, is she hasn't even begun to see the real effects of this. Hasn't begun to see the real effects because the only thing she's dealing with right now is TMJ. And she probably gets headaches or migraines as a result of the TMJ or even the trigeminal neuralgia, which can cause, essentially what they call like these terrible, horrific types of migraines. And so she's not even beginning to see the effects of this, because what we're about to listen to is the fact that your teeth are tied to the nerves in your body. And those nerves have connections throughout your entire body. And this isn't something that's like mainstream accepted within modern medicine, dentistry within the United States of America, but it is in many, many, many other countries.